Hello, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In our last episode, we lost our scientist, Gene. Rest in peace, Gene, because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy yapping and not paying attention to her suffocating over here. Hopefully, this time will be a little better. So let's take a look at what we got going on. We did recruit another couple dupes, but neither of them were scientists. So hopefully things are better this time around. All right, let's take a look over here. We are running a little low on calories on this planet. Although we do have the ability to send food over, so I'm not terribly worried about this stuff going bad. However, I am a little concerned about the oxygen situation. Uh, oh, we must have had those slugs do a pretty good job because all three of these batteries are filled up pretty good this time around. So hopefully that will sort out some of our breathability problems here, at least temporarily. I should probably pump this into like a hydrogen. I mean, I know I cache in the hydrogen, but I should pump it into like a hydrogen power generator and feed that back to the batteries. Maybe I'll get around to that when I care a little more about this planet. Man, these people are quite miserable, which is a little unfortunate for them. Is there anything I could have them doing over here while I wait? I mean, this polluted material can't be good. All this polluted oxygen. Do we have anything that can clean that up? I mean, I don't think we have any filter. Do we have filter medium? We have some sand. Where did that come from? Are we able to dig more of that out somewhere? I don't think I sent that over. Maybe I did though. I don't remember. Let's hook another one of those up. Let's get another deodorizer going. Probably over here. Let's mop this up. Let's put the deodorizer here. Plug it into the wire. I could at least start cleaning some of this air out over here that's leaking out of this mud. Maybe I just need to dig all this mud out. Can I mop that up too? Alright, let's start with that. How's our ship coming along? It's getting built, slowly but surely. I think the problem I had last time, I needed more plastic. So let's see how we're going on that. Ooh, we are getting dangerously low on regular water here. I need to address that too. So we need a water sieve to clean that up. What happened there? Did that recently get broken? It must have. Alright, so something's got to be... Yeah, this is just out of water. That's the problem down here. Let's mop this all up. Or as much as we can. This chlorine is a little dicey being down here. I think I'm going to need to try to pump it and capture it. This water sieve, can we just hook to the input? Let's try and do that, see what happens. One of these days I need to watch a video on the water bridging mechanics and having multiple sources, input and output, because that seems to be a little bit of a challenge for me right now. Let's... This is just temporary, so let's hook up a gas pump. And let's get a filter going. Maybe we could just output right here. Have this output over here. Let's deconstruct all of these ladders that are unnecessary at this point. And then maybe we can get some gas reservoirs. Once those are cleared out, we'll try to pump all the chlorine into that. Let's wire it up too. It's probably a little too much power on there, but it'll be okay. As long as everything doesn't try to run at the same time. All right, how's our hydrogen situation going over here? Looks like that's mostly oxygen coming into there right now, which is not what I want. What happened to this? Oh, we cut it off. Did we think there was enough in there? Let's do that right away. Okay, at least that's done. Worn Atmo suit can be repaired at an Exosuit Forge. We go up to Exosuit Forge. Worn Atmo suit. Repair them forever. Alright, so that's going. How is this? My god. There's so many pips. Where did all the pips come from? I hit the button too many times, apparently. Alright, let's sweep out these Drecklet eggs. We do have a little more plastic than we had before. What's going on here? Somehow we still haven't mopped all this up. Oh, it's endless mopping because there's dripping coming down from up here. Where's this coming from? Over here. I see. This is all mopping. All right. Let's try to sweep all this up if we can. wet feet do not make my dupes happy. I've got to try to make them happier. All right, there we go. We got some worn suits repaired. They can go back on the rack. Temperature's got to be increasing up here. I mean, it's still chilly, but it's definitely got to be getting warmer. That does appear to be the case. Oh, these guys aren't drowning now because there's not enough water. All right, what's going on here? We have not successfully prioritized this work, or nobody wants to do it. One of the two. Not sure which. I think mopping was winning on the priority scale there. Where did this oxygen come from? Oh, maybe when I busted a line or something, it made it into a container oxygen. That's crazy. I never built one of those before. I always use direct piping. All right, how are we doing? We feeling a little cramped? Apparently we are. I need a place to drop these Drecklet eggs. Made a mess is not good. That means something's wrong. I think just the outhouse is stuck. Well, maybe it's time to set up... Oh, this is running. This is cleaning out this air pretty good. So that's a positive. We got a little bit of everything going on here. All right, how are we gonna handle this? Maybe we need to build some actual, like an actual bathroom. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. All right, I feel like we're gonna have to do that here, and that's gonna require this to go bye-bye. Why would it let me put a tile here? Is there an... Yeah, okay. That's why. All right, this will be... They should be able to get to there from there. Let's just deconstruct this. I don't think we need this anymore either. So I guess let's just take that out entirely. All right, let's pause it and wire this up a little bit. Now we don't have like a lot of dupes over here at this point, so I don't think we need to go crazy with all right, wash basin. We can get away with doing the sink. I'll do the sink. Let's just start with 2. Hopefully that'll be enough. And for this, we need the liquid input and the liquid output. And thus begins our journey. All right, so that's going to have to go along here. And then, I mean, I'm just going to go straight down. Pop a vent. And then we'll just have a ladder that goes through that. And that'll at least get the ball rolling over here. That should be good. Once that's all built, we'll see if that counts as a bathroom. All right, let's go back over here. We needed a wall toilet. So let's pop that down. We actually have a little bit of plastic now. I'm just going to build these ladders temporarily. What is going on with the radiation over here? Is this getting too... It's actually getting too cold. So I probably want to calm down on the water pumping over here. All right, so I'm actually going to snip this line. We're going to give this little vasectomy action here. And that'll be gone. We've still got these thimble reeds growing here, which I guess it's nice to have if I'm going to be converting this over more to plastic. All right, let's take a look at what we got printable wise. We got medicine and husbandry. I really want somebody with a science bonus like this. Keep asking where all these pips come from, and this is what we get. I mean, I guess I could have put somebody on the other planet, but you know, here we are. Okay, so this did work. It bridged it across, and now we're just straight pumping polluted water and converting it to regular water. It is quite cold. Like, this polluted water is almost 1C. It's negative Celsius in some places, which is crazy. This is all full of ice. So I got to imagine at some point that's just going to pop. Well, hopefully this will start filling back up. These will all drown, make a bunch of food, because that seems to be a thing that we have to deal with. Get some barbecue action going on. Let's copy the settings from this and paste it into here. Is this sweep? Yeah, this is marked sweep only. How's this going up here? That's clearing out pretty good. I am trying to some extent, maintain the abyssalite temporarily until it all levels off temperature wise. This all has to be swept out of here as well. So I guess what we can do, because these are indicated sweep only, I could just like uncheck that and recheck it, and that'll clear it out. And then as long as I don't mark these as sweepable, they should fill all those back up. All right, what is consuming all of our water? That's what I need to figure out. Because we got water coming in. Well, it actually just stopped. I'm not sure why. Filtration medium. I need more sand. Ah, we got some pepper bread. All right. Let's take a look at what's the sand situation. That's not good. 0 sand is not a good sand situation. There is some right here, though. I think it's time to keep digging over. I'm just gonna tear through this. You can dig all this sand out. Some of our filtration medium back up and running, which is desperately needed. Looks like the sun is rising. It should kickstart our production again. Hopefully. Come on. So these things are running full time. These 3 cold generators, they're running all the time. And it is not keeping up with whatever we're doing. This has to be the biggest culprit of all of it. All this refined metal that we're making. That does consume quite a bit of regular water as well. So I'm thinking that might be part of our problem with this massive amount of water consumption that we have going on. Oh, it looks like it pumps regular water out too, so never mind. That can't be it. All right, come on. Let's get this going. We do. All right, what's the status on this? It's doing nothing. It's just pumping out nothing. New. There we go. That's what we want. We want you to filter chlorine. Let's try to get that done relatively quick. Can we kill you? I do want to put Drecklet eggs as an option here. It is marked sweep only, so it shouldn't do anything we don't have marked to sweep. We do have some plastic coming along quite nicely. Yeah, we're more likely to get glossy Drecklets than regular Drecklets, which is pretty much the best we could hope for over here. Eggshells are good. They can be crushed to make lime, which is used for steel making. So do we have a did we ever build a crusher? Like an actual, I mean, that's got to be under refining, right? I don't think we ever built any compost piles either. Should probably do something with that. Although I think that outputs It outputs heat. Maybe I'll just put a couple compost piles over here. Get that going. I mean, that wasn't what I was going for here, but I can get that started anyway. Is slime used for anything other than making algae? I'll have to look that up. Mud. Okay. So maybe on the other rock we can do something with this mud. Rock crusher. That is the boy I need. That is the boy we will have. I'm just going to dig this out a little further. I should be careful there. Because that is not sealed. Starvation. What's going on? We are running low on food, aren't we? These bog buckets are not growing? Because the air pressure is too low? We got plenty of battery. What's going on over here? I think I want to turn this back on. Okay, we need power. We have power over here. I don't want to put a mudslinger in the bathroom. That's kind of weird. I guess I'll just put it down here for now. All right, does this register as a bathroom? Yes, it does. Okay, we got the hydrogen pumping out again, which is good. If we dig up this polluted dirt, maybe we should just like get the scaffolding going over here, I think. I mean, my dupes aren't doing anything anyway, so we might as well dig out all this garbage. I want to keep the abyssalite in place for the most part. And I'm going to have to move all the power lines once I reshape the ceilings. But all this all needs to like, just needs to go. I'm going to cancel that for now, just so we can get this water maybe flowing over here. Kind of want to... Huh. I guess I could try to pump out these waters. Use this as like my primary source of this stuff until it's mostly emptied. Give that a shot. Let's see what happens. Let's do all that. This can all get dug out too. I think I just need to go here. Dig all that. Not as worried about the abyssalite here. Let's just get that all dug out. That'll give them something to do for a little bit. Doesn't solve their food problem. Well, it might do a little bit. They could dig up something that will yield food. Did we? Yeah, we didn't build any storage containers down here for like polluted dirt. All right. There's calories showing up, so they're fine for now. Let's get back over here. Look at the plastic situation. This is full on rad bolts. There's nothing left to research. It's all data analysis at this point. All right, let's get this refinement dug out. This is all in service of moving closer to having a spacefaring rocket. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We got some new printables. Could get more glass. It's free glass. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I will gladly build this last solar panel. I think it's the last solar panel. You know, we could squeeze one more in there, it looks like. We're running a little low on copper ore here. I'm going to have to start really digging through a lot of this stuff. Looks like we got all that sand dug out. I mean, there's a lot more sand. We'll have to keep scraping that out as is needed. And actually, we can kind of do the same thing over here. Get some scaffolding going. Now over here, I'm not that worried about. And actually, it's kind of strange to say this, but we have a cooling problem in our base. Our base is too cold. And I think digging this out and freeing this this cool steam vent to do what it needs to do could actually benefit us quite a bit. At least in regards to regular water production. So we could do that. We could let this water drop down. Actually, I'm gonna dig through that. We'll let all this water drop down here, which will flow over here, eventually pump up and join over here and get pumped back into here. For now, I'm just going to murder all these things. Oh, I didn't want to do a sweep. I wanted to do a kill command. Let's see. Attack poor wild critters. That's where our meat will come from. Hopefully this ice will start melting. We definitely have plenty of cold fluids to keep things cooled down wherever we need to cool. And the insides of our base are definitely more than adequately cooled at the moment. So, if anything, I'd like to heat it up a little bit more. All right, what do we got going on over here? Some building entombment. Who is suffocating? Do not suffocate. It is strongly encouraged not to suffocate. How are we not emergency building here? Do we not know what emergency is? Okay. Close. Close to death, but not quite. We can just mop this up for now. Man, these notices are freaking me out, man. All right, these bog buckets are finally growing again, it looks like. I think I need to dump more food over here. This is not cutting it. All right, so we need to load up. This is teleporter input. So, yeah. Can we just send over some barbecue? What do we have in here? Oh, we've still got the gristleberry and stuff. I clearly need more refrigerators. This is not enough. But that power circuit, I think it's a little dicey, so maybe I'll wait on that. Let's do muckroot, gristleberry. We do have people coming to store materials, it looks like, which is great. Send that over. We should be good over here. With all this that we're killing, that should give us plenty of meat to grill up here and make unlimited barbecue. We still have meal lice in here? That's crazy. It looks like we have a lot of sleet wheat grain. We should probably make a decent amount of like frost buns just to use up some of that grain. How's this coming along? It's moving. It's a little slow moving, but it's going. All right, we do have the water dripping down. Probably connect these ladders together. So maybe over here would be a good spot to grow some pinch of peppers, because there's heat in this area. All right, so this is all starting to back up. All right, maybe we will temporarily turn off this because we have a steady flow of water just coming from down here now. That should just straight fill that. Let's get this taken out at a high priority. Done. Mop up that water. There we go. All that water is just gonna fall down here and get pumped up and pumped right back into our storage facility, where there is a ton, literal tons of liquid ice ready to cool it all down. That's perfect. All right, well, I'm not confident we made a ton of meaningful progress on anything during this episode, but we nonetheless have made some progress. We have more plastic production. We're starting to build things that are requiring that plastic. We're getting everything kind of prepped and ready to go. We are finishing off our solar panel array, getting our regular water production situated over here, which is a good thing. And then on the other planetoid, we are clearing out a lot of space for future endeavors. And we have temporarily resolved our food crisis yet again by shoving a bunch of stuff in there that we don't, that'll probably mostly rot, but, you know, whatever. Let me turn this off before I forget about it. But anyway, I think that's a pretty good spot to place the cut, and we will continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.